And joining us now, Mary Jeter, the DBE Contract Compliance Specialist and Aviation Industry Day Lead for the Jackson Municipal Airport Authority. Welcome, Mary. Tell us what the DBE, what does that mean exactly?
Disadvantaged Business Enterprises.
Okay. All right. So you work with DBEs to secure contracts for the Municipal Airport Authority?
We work with DBEs in order to assist them, not so much as in securing contract, but to get them to the part where they know about the various programs and also provide training and assist them in guiding them into getting proposals completed.
Okay, gotcha. I understand. All right, so you've got Aviation Industry Day coming up pretty soon here, August 31st, right?
August the 31st at the Hinds Community College, the Clyde Muse Auditorium, starting at 11 a.m., ending around 4:30. That event will consist of basically bridging the gap for the community to know about various projects from Jackson Municipal Airport, Golden Triangle Airport, and the Gulfport Biloxi Airport. Their procurement process, and to let you know about future events in 2024, our activities that will be outsourcing also.
So is this kind of, then Mary, is this kind of geared for prospective vendors?
This is geared towards business owners, community leaders, corporations, stakeholders, nonprofit, city and state officials, and federal officials also.
Gotcha. And it's a joint effort between Jackson Municipal Airport, you said, Golden Triangle, and Biloxi.
Correct. It is
Gulfport,
a joint Gulfport, Biloxi, and Golden Triangle. This is a program that they've had for several years, and we're continuing that process because we believe in coming together and making the community aware of our efforts in order to do business with small businesses.
Yeah. Are there some projects on the boards you can tell us about at these airports?
I'm not the one to discuss the projects. I'm the one to bring the opportunities, the information to the community.
Okay.
That will be discussed on at the event on August the 31st.
Okay. But expecting that those will provide opportunities, in particular for DBEs, right?
In particular for DBEs and for non-DBEs also.
Okay. Is this federal funding, state, combination?
You have federal and state funding and local funding funding by JMAA.
Yeah. Yeah, so the entire aviation industry, especially the commercial aviation industry, has really been turned upside down with the pandemic. It's no secret that there's a personnel shortage is causing problems. We've even seen some of the major airports in the country that have reduced the number of flights, saying they just simply can't service them, handle them. It's actually a global problem.
Correct.
Are we having that issue that you're aware of here in Jackson?
That would be something that you would have upper management to talk about on our employee side and our relationship also as it extend from hiring. That would not be my field. Okay.
Is this event coming up, the Aviation Industry Day, is that a single day event?
It is one day. It's a one-day event. Yes, sir. From 11 to 4:30.
Will there be exhibitors?
There will be exhibitors at the event. If you visit our website at JMAA and go under Aviation Industry Day, you will be able to register, which we were providing a free meal. You pick your choice of the options there, and then you can also register as an exhibitor. There's a cost to go along with that. You have a choice of the general in sessions or in our pre-function area at the Hinds Clyde Muse Center.
Yeah.
And you get to select where you want to actually establish your booth.
What typically happens after these events? Are contracts awarded, people hired? What are the good results that comes out of this?
You actually get to follow up with the various airport that you want to secure a contract with.
Okay.
You will actually follow that mainstream. Also during the process, you will actually follow through with procurement. Procurement will guide you through how you need to actually apply for the either RFP, RFB, RFQ.
Yeah.
And that's some acronyms that we use in the aviation area.
Sure.
And we could elaborate a little more in the session with that also.
Yeah. Okay. So basically you're coming to understand the opportunities and then the contracting process, get connected with, register with procurement so you can respond to these RFPs, RFQs,
Correct.
and RFIs.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah. Got it. Okay. In my career, responded to a few of those in the public sector in particular. So, yeah, well, that makes perfect sense. So, why? What's the reason for combining the Jackson, the Golden Triangle, and the Gulfport Biloxi regionals into this event?
We have 7 commercial airport lines, and they actually have been our participant over the past years, and we're wanting to keep that effort and to also include other airport as we grow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. What about some of the existing vendors to the airports? Do they participate?
You do have some of the existing vendors. I don't have my list in front of me, but you do have existing vendors there, and you also will have new vendors that want to do business with the airport that have actually set up a booth and they want to participate. So we will actually be coming together to actually make another community effort of bridging that gap together.
I got you. Mm-hmm. Is there an increase in funding that's available to the airports as a result of passing of the infrastructure bill last November? Does that maybe increase the monies that come? I don't know exactly. I can't remember if there was any funding for airports in general, but I know in this country we're in need of upgrading our airports.
Oh, I agree with you totally, but that would be an answer that would have to come from our acting CEO or from someone in that area.
Yeah, I was just wondering if that maybe presented additional opportunities to prospective vendors, because you got to have money to be able to pay for these projects.
Correct.
Yeah, interesting. Is there anything you can tell us about how it's going at these airports, or how about our employments and so forth?
No, that would be another issue coming from someone else. I actually handle the aviation and DBE opportunities.
I got you. How many DBEs currently have contracts with Jackson Municipal Airport?
Currently, we have, I want to say, roughly around about 5 that do have contracts out there. You have to remember the contracts can be ongoing, and they take a process, but we're looking to build a better relationship and more opportunity for DBEs and non-DBEs also.
All right. In accordance with your guidelines, how does one qualify as a DBE? What are the requirements?
You have several requirements for DBE. If you visit our website, you will. There's a listing of not opportunities, but requirements that you must meet.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, there is a personal net worth, and then you have some other things that you must cover and also meet.
Okay. And so, is there something that a person or a contractor has to do to verify and prove that they qualify?
Yes, sir. You have to submit your documentation, and that documentation is actually verified by Mississippi NDOT Department of Transportation and our department also, in order for you to be eligible to be a DBE within the state.
I got you.
Or at Jackson Municipal Airport.
You wonder, and I know that's obviously one of the purposes of the event, how many that would qualify, that there could be some business opportunity for them, just don't know about it.
That's correct, and that's one of the reasons why we're having this outreach, so that they can actually come out and learn more about it. We will actually, this event will actually be held virtual also, and we will be getting that information out also. Okay.
Yeah, because it seems like a lot of times these sorts of opportunities are out there in these programs that are targeted like this, and often the targets are just not aware, and therefore they don't participate. They miss out on the opportunities.
That's correct.
Interesting. So do you have counterparts at Gulfport Biloxi and at Golden Triangle, at GTR? Or do you oversee it for all 3 airports?
No, I only oversee for Jackson Municipal Airport, JMAA, and then our counterpart, Mr. Don Shapley, and Mac Dowell will be there for the other airports.
Okay, yes. So they run those programs.
Yes, sir.
How are they doing with respect to DBE contracting?
You would have to ask them, sir. I can only speak on the DBE part for JMAA.
I got you. So I assume you'll be at the event.
I will definitely be at the event.
Are there addresses, speaking as well?
We have guest speakers. Commissioner Willie Simmons will be our guest speaker for the event. FAA, Rance Black will deliver a welcome. We have welcomes from the local city officials. Also during that event, we have 172nd Air Wing Commander that will be
at
speaking.
At the airport,
Yes,
that's interesting. All right, so they'll speak, and is there anything you want to say to people that about who the targets are for attending? I know you said that earlier, but
I'll restate it again. It's business owners, community leaders, corporations, stakeholders, nonprofit, city, state, and federal official, Please come out and join us. We expect a wonderful crowd and will be a very informative event.
That's 2022 Aviation Industry Day. It's on August 31st, 11 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. at the Clyde Muse Center, Hinds Community College.
Muse Center.
Yeah, okay. Appreciate you coming on, Mary. Very informative. Thanks a lot.
Thank